We lost the die roll, waiting on loose Minerva to choose. And I'm just gonna make an entry in my list, my spreadsheet of all players that I face, because I do not believe I've played loose Minerva, Luke Minerva, Luke Minor V. I need lands. Yes, this is a good one. And prismatic strands, because we have a way to go get it if we need it. Maybe they're new to MTGO, maybe even newer than myself. Feels like a good swords target. Oh, no more swords for me. Feels like it could be a Skittering Scourge or a Sarcomancy, Carnophage type of deck. We'll see. Okay, they took the unknown. Oh, because they have protection anyway. It's first strike and it can get fired. Okay. Wild Mongrel is going to be my answer to that. Huh. The Mulligan, the Mox Diamond, and the Duress have all put me way down on cards. Fortunately, the Dark Ritual, so they're kind of down on cards as well. Can't block it, protection from white. Is that they tapped mana? Oh, they pumped it. Yep, okay. Okay, so if they get 3 mana, they can pump and give first strike to their Cleric Knight. Yep. So I have to be willing to discard both of these cards if I want to block and take it out with them. Howl from Beyond. It's not relevant. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I should take into account here. I do need to stop this. Do I need to stop this? I need to lose both cards. I really didn't take the swords. Makes me feel like I don't have another spell. I could see them having a 3-drop right here. Maybe we just pass for now. They can either pump or give me a swords target. Good. I get the card back, even though I'm swords in. That helps. Certainly helps. Wishing I had discarded the island and kept the darker wastes. Let's swing. Because I don't plan on blocking either one. But I don't deal 1 more damage to the Sunscape Familiar. Huh. I almost need to take cards here just to have more discard fodder for Wild Mongrel. So it can be an effective blocker. Yeah, I almost want to take all of a white source. I can play this. Off of the Flooded Strand, I'll play another wall. The wall can block Carnophage. So I'll be able to hold off Rager and Carnophage. Swords can take care of Gothy, Horror. And then Wild Mongrel would take care of Order of the Leaper. So this is 8 life now. The idea being that it saves me a lot in the future. That's the idea. First strike though on the clear. If he drops another swamp here, he can make the Order of the Ebon Hand large enough and with first strike to kill Wild Mom. Knows that he can't get through the walls. The swamp. I like it. Just make sure. Yeah. Happy to trade. Oh. A fun trick. Surprised they didn't wait for me to block. Now I'm just gonna chump block. Trade. It's all good. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this jumps on mine. I should have been happy with just trading. Hard to say. Oh yeah, I'm not trading, of course. First strike. They said oops in chat. Spelled UPS. They have a package. Yeah, they meant to do all that dark ritual stuff after they thought that I had already passed the blocking. Alright, so library. I could go get Plague Spitter, which can take out the order. Even if it trades, it'll deal 1 damage. That is an interesting option. Could also get like Wonder, but that just dies from the first strike. Caller of the Claw now. Plague Spitter just trades and I'll take 1 in the process. I can live with that. So many tutus in this format. Sunscape Familiar is so good. Survives Pyroclasms in the new popular Oath Ponza deck. Just survives so much. Getting hit by a sword is obviously a bummer, but at least that's one less sword for my threats, which I'm a little bit light on. Yeah, if they don't attack, that's the trick. They could just not attack, and then I would end up dying to my own Plague Spitter, which is kind of funny. That hurts based on that. Feeling pretty dead here. Still hopeful for the match. Yeah, let's go to the next game. Plague Spitter main, nah. Engineered Plague can come in main. Because of the Living Wish package, I don't have a ton of sideboard cards. But yeah, I'd like to leave Plague Spitter in the sideboard, partly because it's not that impactful, unless I have a ton of those Order of the Ebon Hands, which could be an issue. I think I can deal with the Prismatic Strands, Wild Manga type of action. They might totally have enchantments. I can see that. Maybe we trim one of these and one of these. Hurts the life total. Still leaving the combo. We'll need a land for the plague, but hopefully by the time we get that, we'll be able to take something out with it. We even shoot Island over Plains, despite what happened last game, simply because we have more blue spells. Client speculation into deep analysis, for example, demands a lot of them. Which if I want to hold up Monolith covering. Be needing to hold up Monolith anymore. Here we go. The worms are going to be amazing in this matchup if we can get to them. Hopefully they don't find Graveyard Hate. Need the deep analysis to find me a land. No lands. A couple Sunscape Familiars can eventually cast the worm. But definitely need a land. I almost picked Volcanic Spray to deal with the Ebon Hand creature. So it's nice to draw it. I almost picked it with Quiet Speculation, I mean. The Roar of the Worms are the main way that I win. So it is, I'm putting a lot in my one basket. Volcanic Spray being immune right now is nice. Endless damage for one script here and just wipe me out. Or Wither Wretch. Ooh, that could be good. Sorrow, definitely a big guy. Just need to get that worm, so I'm not gonna mess around with Living Wish. Once we get the worm out, we can sit in front of the drinker. Usually these black decks play Planar Void rather than Tormod's Crypt as Graveyard 8, so I'm hoping that's the case here. Likely they play some combination of Planar Void and then Furnace / Tormod's Crypt. Alright, we can take a hit here. It'll be interesting to see what they sacrifice. I don't fully understand the sequencing there. Huh. Boggy. Good to know about. On the play, do we need to be as fast? Still helps, but I don't know if I need any of these others. Run it back. Pretty one-dimensional for the time being. I think we can do better. This is better. Very similar. Felt like the Ray of Revelation was almost a mulligan already to 6. Hope they just... Oh, 5 on. Cool. They're going big. Fortunate. Should we start with the plane? There are 2 swords now, but Mox Diamond helps us get to Roar the Room faster. Probably won't make it that far. Unless they somehow pick it right here, but they would not. Unless they have Graveyard Hate coming right behind it. They did. Does this mean they have a Phyrexian Furnace or Tormod's Crypt right now? Or the next couple turns? Or they just sent me a message that they misclicked. Yeah, they said they misclicked by hitting the Royal Room. They wanted to right click it or something. Gonna get the Mox Typing out there and hold up Monolith. More land and I get to Worm. They know I have a Monolith, so perhaps they're playing it slow over there. I wonder if they're new to MTGO. They've been having issues with the Doggy Slayer automatic attack too. Or mandatory attack and simply passing priority. Okay, Plague. Dothy is a soldier. Is Tireless Tribe soldier? Same Dothy, I guess. Let's see. Tireless Tribe. It is a human nomad. Okay. I guess I'll name the Ebon Hand thing was a cleric of some sort. Cleric Knight. Order of the Ebon Hand. No overlap. Let's just hold up Monolith again until we can actually hit something with Engineer Play. That's probably a better play. We'll find that land. We'll get Roar over the Worm. Find a sorcery. Swords. Dothy Slayer isn't gonna kill us. Graveyard Ignite. Yeah, they're really having issues with the mandatory attack. They're waiting for me to tap out. Like the wall. Let's me hold up Monolith and be able to cast Roar next turn. And I would draw land, potentially both. I'm a pretty slow player on MTGO because I'm pretty new, but this opponent is particularly slow. That being said, they're only a minute behind. I don't want to get got by Tormod's Crypt, which they would have cast there anyway. And I don't want to get got by Phyrexian Furnace and a land. So if I were to Monolith, whatever 2-drop they're considering, I'm gonna fall for the bait. If they follow this up with Phyrexian Furnace, this feels like they have another removal spell, like a 2-drop that they're considering here. Oh, we're Dark Ritual? Okay. Land still gets me out of this. That's 2 removal spells that can't be cast on my Roar, my Worm now. They ordered their removal spells correctly. They knew I would counter the first, and they wanted the second to resolve, so they would want the one that doesn't cost them life to resolve. Alright, a land would be great. Buys me a turn. Every single time I struggle with that. Oh, I chose the wrong color. Zoning out. Well, now we're even on misclicks. Yikes. Interestingly, this can turn white and then flashback prismatic strands, which is kind of what I was thinking when I chose the wrong color with strand there. A little bit under the weather, so a little bit brain foggy. This is on my turn, so. Maybe I need to put down the Plague after all. Just slow the clock. I should have 2 more life. Okay, I can take out this Cleric Knight. I'm gonna say Cleric because I don't have any clerics. I need to kill. I'm just gonna. All right now would be nice because I want to prevent the damage. This isn't looking too great. Not gonna get a chance with a lot of these. Let's just grab. Yeah, not gonna get a chance to do deep analysis. Point I just need a sword off the top of the wall would buy me a turn because I can flashback strands twice, so it would buy me 2 turns. As long as it survives. And I don't want the land to be a City of Brass at this point. If I were to get to it. I don't really want it to be a fetch land either. That means I'm dead. Yeah. Flashing back the worm requires me cracking this fetch. Good games. GG's.